All right, so good morning, and I thought it would be nice to just start these mental health moments talking about something that we all deal with, and that's our emotions, right? So, like just this week, I had a full range of emotions. Like on Monday, I went to the college national football championship to cheer on my team, my college, and in anticipation of the game, I was filled with anticipation, and then afterwards, I was filled with so much excitement that Michigan won, yay! And then the next day, Tuesday, I was feeling frustrated because my flight home was canceled and just like figuring all of that out. And then I felt relieved when a friend like an hour away could host me. And then a couple days later, I found out my sister had a health concern that was escalating. And then the next day, I found out my dad fell. And so just sadness and concern. And then this morning, I realized at like 6 o'clock in the morning that I had fallen for an online phishing thing. So I'm just filled with a wave of anxiety. So like, emotions. Like having emotions is one of the ways that God created us in His image. God has emotions too. And the Bible tells us that Jesus experienced joy and sadness, anger, exhaustion, love. So as we think about like when you or I feel anxious, let's just remember that that's one of the feelings that God gave to us. And it's just so important to not get into like the mind game that feeling like anxiety itself is a sin, right? So, and also like it's important when feeling like that to like recognize when it's time to like let go of control and give things to God. When you're feeling angry, like this is another feeling that God gave us that is normal to have. We just have to be careful of how we express it, like how, like what the behaviors and attitudes that might stem from anger. We need to be expressing it in healthy ways that don't hurt ourselves or other people. So the feeling of anger is not in and of itself a sin. So when you feel sad, like remember that Jesus wept, right? When Jesus had feelings, He didn't hide them, He didn't stuff them, and He is the ultimate role model for us in this. We don't have to hide our feelings. And in the book of Psalms, in Scripture, David and others showed us how to lay out vulnerable and messy feelings and real with God. And we can be real too. So if you've ever hesitated to like bring your quote unquote negative feelings to God, like just cut yourself some slack because He already knows. He created you, like He knows you inside and out. And He loves, like Adam was saying, His love for you is like overflowing. The cup is like going down the tablecloth, right? He loves us to overflowing. And He can be your best friend and confidant if you let Him. So being open about our struggles with God isn't just about benefiting ourselves. It helps other people do the same thing too. Authenticity is like good soil for genuine relationships. And there is no need to be perfect here at Castle. You don't have to be fake here. We're not meant to be isolated, to stuff our emotions. Bring your heartaches and your burdens to God and find some trusted friends here to share your brokenness with. And if you want like a good conversation starter with someone, just ask someone here who's been at Castle for a little while, what it means when we say, I am your second. Okay? So as we begin having these mental health moments, we acknowledge that struggles with mental health can be tough and isolating and carry unnecessary shame. But you know what? You're not alone. Our Castle family can be a lifeline, reminding ourselves and each other that we are valuable and needed and precious children of God. So let's be a community that looks each other in the eye and says, we are in this together.